Peter Delapenna here with USA captain Sushil Nadkarni after the team's 9-wicket defeat to Kenya at the 2012 ICC World 2020 qualifier here in Abu Dhabi. I have to say, there have been some pretty bad performances I've seen from the U.S. team, but to be honest, this was one of the most lethargic and just lackluster, disappointing performances I might have seen for any U.S. team play. After the win yesterday, it looked like you guys had a big boost to the team morale, but it wasn't really evident today. What happened out there?
Yeah, I think today was a disappointing loss. We didn't expect to be outdone by Kenya in this manner, really. I think when I look back, you basically have three departments in the game: the bowling, fielding, and the batting. And I feel like our top order batting is seriously lacking in the tournament right now. We're just not clicking as a unit. Today we look to give opportunities. In fact, the next two games, we're looking to give opportunities to the youngsters so that they get exposure at this level. And that's what we started doing today. We rotated Mishra so that he could get some rest, and then wanted some of the guys to come in and bat higher up in the order. And I'm sure it was a learning experience for them, because we also went in to a wicket which was pretty lively out there this morning. So we needed to play a kind of game which basically meant you had to kind of grind your way in and then start looking to play shots. And none of our top order guys really got in.
Aside from how the wicket was playing, though, Kenya's bowlers bowled very, very disciplined lines. In terms of the quality of their bowlers, I don't think people would characterize them as of the same quality as Ireland, but they bowled very disciplined lines, and it seemed that because they were so disciplined, it really exposed some of the problems and the techniques of a lot of the batsmen, pretty much except for yourself. Do you think there's something that needs to be done in terms of designing some sort of program to foster proper development of techniques from a young level to prevent performances like this from happening?
I think, frankly, honestly speaking, we don't play enough cricket on turf back home, and as a result, any young cricketer who is looking to develop his game is not going to get that experience of playing on turf. And when you play on turf, it's a game to game. You get different kinds of wickets. Sometimes there are nice batting wickets where you can go in and start stroking the ball. And on other times there are seaming tracks as of today, and you have to play a different game when you come across seaming tracks. And that's where we probably have a lot of gaps in our techniques and our batting, because our guys are just not used to playing on turf wickets.
Aside from the batting performance in the field, pretty much from the first over, it just looked like the team was very disinterested out there. There were a couple of misfields, one in particular on the boundary that Mohammad Gauss just kind of tried to kick the ball instead of really putting in a slide or dive to stop it, and then it kind of carried on from there. That didn't really look like anybody had any energy out there. What is the team morale right now? I mentioned before, I thought it was on the up yesterday, but after that fielding performance, it looks like it's gone in the exact opposite direction.
Yeah, it's a surprise. I thought that we were expecting to come out firing in the first five, and it just looked like some of our fast bowlers, when they came on, we weren't able to get the ball to do the same thing that the Kenya guys were able to do. So overall, there are a lot of things probably played on the minds. There's no excuse to how we played, but if you look at the big picture, this is our seventh game now on tour, and the guys are probably feeling tired a little bit now.
Guys, have got one more group game tomorrow against Scotland, and then depending on where you finish in the group, if you finish last, you will only have one more game if you finish somewhere between fourth and seventh in the group. You'll have 2 more games. What is your approach in terms of going to the match tomorrow to avoid finishing in that last position in Group B?
Yeah, I think we're going to approach each game positively, but the big picture item that we're trying to achieve is to provide the youngsters as much opportunity as we can. Um, you could look at another way of giving the youngsters some opportunities to play against good teams such as this one for the next 3 or 4 games. Overall, I would like to finish as high as we can on the rankings right now, but from a big picture standpoint, that's the strategy moving forward.
All right, USA captain Sushil Nadkarni. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.